Today I bring you to Eastview Cemetery, Patriot, Indiana. It is a beautiful cemetery. I got a lot to say today, guys. Let me give you a little pans around. Here's my Defiant. We're gonna walk up yonder, right up through that way. Then we're gonna come back to this point right here. The cemetery here I've been to multiple times. Way too many times to count. My wife has relatives buried here. This particular cemetery is probably, I want to say, my favorite. It has old graves, yes. It has a little bit of everything. We are in the middle of nowhere. I am miles and miles from home. But something about this cemetery, it's kind of the news side right over yonder there. I'm going to say something about that if I don't forget. But there's something about this cemetery from the first day I saw it. Hope I ain't making you all dizzy. From the first day I've ever saw it, I fell in love. It doesn't have that spooky vibe to it, no. Some of the graves are old, yeah, but not seriously old. It is very well maintenance, very well taken care of. It's not in the woods. It's not a hidden graveyard. It's just something about this cemetery. I had to think on that. It's not a graveyard because it doesn't have a church, but something about this cemetery that just connects me. It was once upon a time, I even said I want to be buried here. Now let's talk about what I'm making this video about. It's hard for me to be here right now, especially with my dog. This brings back a bad memory. Yeah, because the last time I was here, I had my dog Stormy. We'll go ahead and look around as we walk, and I tell you why it brings up a bad memory of Stormy. We was here, I'm guessing, it was the summer before she passed away. Stormy got sick, it was in January of the new year. And she passed away of February of the new year. It was the summer before that we had Stormy up here. She was still very healthy, just doing great, and we're gonna walk up to that tombstone right there. It's calling to me. I've gotten this cemetery here on video multiple times. As a matter of fact, the last time I was here, I was doing a video. Yeah, I had my tripod. I don't remember what the video was about, but I got little Sparky driving different parts here in the cemetery. Well, when we first got here in the cemetery, back when I had Stormy with me, there was another dog that came out of nowhere. If you guys remember me telling you about Stormy, she did not like anybody and sure the hell did not like other dogs. Well, Stormy would just all of a sudden go into attack mode and just go bananas. Imagine, if you will, my Chevrolet Spark, small. My dog Stormy went into attack mode and flipped the freaking hell out. Damn near busted my eardrums out along with Angie's eardrums. And I'll get back to the rest of this. Let's show this tombstone first. I don't know why this tombstone right yonder here was hollering out for me. Am I correct? I believe that says 18, maybe 61. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh my gosh, is it ever beautiful? I don't know what it is. I gotta seem to touch the tombstones that are unique like this. Okay, let me tell you why I feel bad and what happened with Stormy. I can easily not mention what I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Stormy went into attack mode. Her bark was so loud. We was coming up. There's a road right yonder there. We was coming up here, and that's when this all happened. And she was going bananas, and I stopped the car. I said, "Damn it, Stormy! Would you please freaking stop?" And I got mad at her. I got very mad at her. I did. I didn't mean to, but I did. Yeah. She knew I was angry too. She did. Well, the other dog that was here in the graveyard, I'm sorry, cemetery, took off into the wooded area because Stormy did scare it away. I guess it went to wherever it came from. And I have not been able to step foot here in this cemetery, which I told you is one of my favorite cemeteries, if not the favorite, since that day. No. Because I was the freaking asshole that yelled at my dog. Yeah. I've gotten angry with her a few times before that. Yeah, I have. I mean, come on. But I cannot get that out of my memory that the last time I was here, and this was the last graveyard she was in, I had to do what I did. And pretty much all I did was, damn it, Stormy, you have to do that? Yeah, I mentioned in the video too. I did. I mentioned in the video that on the way in, my dog spotted another dog and went berserk. And she went nuts. I mentioned it. But I could not bring myself to come here. Today, we was going to do some fishing, right? Well, you may not know it, but if you can see the yonder here, right at the clouds, we got storm clouds all around us. There's storms like freckles. I call them freckles. They seem to be hit, do their thing, go on by. Hit, do their thing, go on by. Normally, yeah. If it was just Angie and I, we'd still fish it. We fished in rain and storms before, but Kitt does not like storms. Well, he don't have a problem with storms. He does not like being out in the rain, and I can't blame him. But yeah, that day we came up here, I was making a video. I can't think what it was. And I said I was going to put, I think it was a couple videos ago. Might have been the last one. I can't remember. Guys, you got to understand. I do so many videos out there. I do so much editing. I can't remember exactly when I made certain ones. But I said the other day I was going to put another video. That's right. Was it Osgood Trails? We're going to walk way over yonder there where Angie and Kitt are. But was it Osgood Trails? I said I was going to put in there the first time we found it. I totally forgot about it. So if you guys really want me to put it in the description, and maybe next couple videos I do, you have to let me know now. I forgot about that because, yeah, that day was just, yeah, when I was editing that video, holy smokes. It took so long to edit it because as soon as I started editing, Kitt was going nuts on this, or I had to go do this. I had to go talk to this person on this phone, and it took forever because I had to keep pausing it and saving my work and keep coming back, and I totally forgot about it. All right, let me show you something right up here where the Defiant is. I had my tripod set up right here, and this is one of the spots I was getting Angie videotaping the car coming up the road, and Stormy was right next to me sitting like the little lady I knew she could be. Yeah, we're gonna walk back and meet Angie and Kitt. We're gonna walk on down the gravel road here. And she knew I was I wasn't angry with her at that time. I never stayed angry at Stormy, never, but she minded me perfectly. If they was, as long as there was not another person in her eyesight, or another animal in her eyesight, she was perfect. But yeah, I remember, oh, let me go over this way, sorry guys. We were parked over yonder there, and I told Ange, I was like, I'm gonna give Stormy a little bit of a walk, and we walk all the way up this, down this road, and all the way up this way with the tripod, me and Stormy, and we sit up here, and I get you coming up. And on the way, I was having a little talk with her. I told her I was sorry for yelling at her. I said, but you gotta stop doing that, Stormy. I mean, first of all, you scared the hell out of me and Mom. You about busted our eardrums out, and that poor dog ran from fear of his life. I said, Stormy, why do you do these things? Of course, Stormy's like, oh, sorry, Dad, it's kind of my nature, you know? It was. But it was so hard to come back here. And that's why I'm back here now. Back here with Kitt, which Kitt ain't with me, he's with Angie. He keeps looking for me though. I'm back here and yeah, I'm reminiscing with you guys what happened. Here comes Kitt. There he is. He's getting to be a big boy, isn't he? Look at him. Just look at him. Hey, Bubby. Hi, Bubby. Hi. Hi. I'm sorry, Angie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't make him pull you. Oh, he's jumping. Want me to take him?
Sure.
Okay. Now Angie has showed me this graveyard many years ago when we was actually still dating. But I got another video. The first time I ever got a video up here was over on the other side. And you see all these graves in here right now? Well, a good portion of them, they were not here. No, I think there was what, 1 or 2? Mm-hmm. Now look at it.
That side.
Yeah. And we parked our car over there because that's farmland over yonder there. We parked our car over there, and I mentioned in that video, this is where I like to be buried. And there was only 1 or 2 graves at the time. Now, do I still want to be buried here? No. For the longest time, I thought I did. More than likely, I'd probably just get cremated. I don't know. Listen to me talking like this. But yeah, this is where I said that we should be buried at. Now, Angie does have family members in here. She only knew the one, but she does have a lot of relatives in here. And did I mention we're in Patriot, Indiana? It does feel a little uneasy that I am now walking another dog in the same path I walked Stormy back, well, about 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. It was the summer before she passed on.
No, Daddy's got you.
And it does feel a little uneasy that I did that, or I'm doing that. Because we walked right up through there and, oh, Kitt, don't pull me, Bubby. And I got a bunch of other camera shots of her driving on by. And he is pulling like a son of a gun. All right, guys, let's get up here and we might finish out the video. We didn't do a lot this weekend. We didn't do a lot. Mother Nature was not being cooperative. Yesterday it was a little bit on the heat and humidity side. Today has some humidity, but storms everywhere. But that's okay. We have a vacation coming up in September, which is still a little bit off yet. And next weekend there's always, you know, then to do some fishing. We decided yesterday, well, you guys seen that video. That's when we went across the ferry. I wasn't sure if I was going to use that video for a weekend tidbit. I don't know. I still may. I haven't done the editing on it yet. Yes, so if you guys see that on a Saturday or Sunday, you know I decided to use it as a weekend tidbit. But guys, let me give you another look-see. Might get a long shot for the thumbnail instead of tombstones in this particular graveyard scene. But yeah, this is the back side of it. Graveyard goes out a pretty good piece that way. We was up on that hill. But yeah, this is probably my favorite graveyard of all times. You guys the video may only be, what, about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes long. We've actually been here longer than what the video is. That's the funny thing about videos, you know. People only see a small portion of them, and we've already been here over an hour. I just don't get everything on there. But yeah, this might make the good shot right here coming up for the thumbnail. I'm gonna stop right here where Stormy and I had the tripod set up and give my closing thoughts, I guess. My favorite graveyard of all times, Patriot, Indiana. And my gimbal's acting stupid. Go back on me. And I had to come here to get some closure. I felt so much like a shitheel for even yelling at my dog, and I feel worse now. I'll be back here again. I will. By the way, years ago, my son Justin used to run around this whole thing for exercise when we used to come up and visit. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below, and we'll catch you in the next video. Yes, it'd be when Kitt and I are out doing a walk. I got another thing to bring to mind of an idea that Angie came up with, and I think it might work out flawlessly. It's going to take money. You have to wait till the next video. Come on, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching, y'all.